JPW Jr. says, "What was your favorite War Games match that you were in, and versus what team? Great classic matches when the Four Horsemen were involved. Probably the first one is the most famous, isn't it?
Atlanta.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the one where JJ broke his shoulder.
Yeah, that's where Hawk animal animal lifted JJ up. Hawk was flying around the ring. Hawk came in last, and he killed every one of us. The last thing he did in the War Games was when nobody even talked about doing animal lifted up JJ, who had no choice, and Hawk dove off the top rope and broke his shoulder.
My God.
What do you do? Nobody could figure out when to get Hawk in. Because Mike was a killer, man. I mean, literally, Mike would come in and he was having fun.
So fun.
We just ran and hit the other side of the cage. We made her work to catch us.
Absolutely, you got to play a little cat and mouse. You don't want to get clobbered.
Though I tell you, the one in Miami was cool. We had 30,000 people in Miami at the Orange Bowl.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you like the wrestling outdoors more than indoors? It feels like indoor makes more noise.
No, I'm an indoors guy.
So Rick, let's ask about something else. There's been a little video pop up is teasing that she's got a big announcement sooner rather than later. You were rattling off some of the top women in wrestling history. Certainly Sasha Banks is on the list.
Oh, yeah.
Would you be surprised to see her show back up in WWE, or do you think she'll land somewhere else?
Oh, I don't think Sasha will go anywhere but WWE if she goes back at all.
Yeah.
You know, I spoke to her about 3 weeks ago. She was with Stephen K at Mojo Rawley's wedding. They FaceTime and I said hi to her. You know,
that's cool.
I think she's done well with her money, made a lot of money, and you know, God, I didn't mean to leave her off. My God, she's one of the to me, she's the top 3 of all time.
She's really, really good.
Yeah, she's really, really good. She's like I said, she's Steamboat. Ashley's me. I mean,
I love.
Doesn't get any better than that. And they every time they touch each other, it's a great. They don't have a regular match.
Right.
It just gets better every time. So but I don't know the answer to that. But I wouldn't think that she'd ever leave WWE.
It would be hard for me to imagine that she would too, especially with the regime change. You know, Hunter, when he was running NXT, he really made Sasha and Charlotte NXT main events for the first time.
Absolutely.
That was a big deal. So I tend to think
the first one being in San Jose.
Yeah. Phenomenal.
They tore it down.